Dimapur laga bishi jagade idia flood hoi thaka homoy Dimapur Municipal Council laga administrator Manbai Pomra gushe flood to main drainage system tik nawani mide hoyase gushe District Administration Dimapur Municipal Council Urban Development Department aro Land Records aro Survey laga department pra milagina nala laga checking kuria dosta nala encroached ase aro dusra dosta opor drainage repairing lagi ase gushe IB details sabo reporter ke Christino ke holode
Dimapur Municipal Council la office la bahar khara kurina ase olob dina gere Dimapur re pani giri gina around 12 localities the major flooding hoigena manu duk pala mohan social media hande hoilibi itu circulate kora videos kan hoilibi dikhi paise itu por Hornbill TV ajiare DMC laga administrator Manpai Pom ke kotha kuilaise tai pra janai dia do itu flooding horo main issue ro drainage system thik na hoani mire ase koigine bi tai pra bi itu janai dise aro tai pra koise tahan team ekta form kurina ase koigine kurigine ase kushe kuntu district administrator aro DMC urban development tan miligena ekta team form kurina ase she kore tan drainage system kan jagine survey kurise survey kuria homoy tai kan pra itu ekta janibo paria around 13 areas to drainage structural land do 13 areas nishna encroach hoigina ase aro kunba area re do drainage system do itiabi aro notun renovation lagya labi tan jani paise koigine janai dise to tai pra janai dia do itu drainage system thik kurile hi itu flooding do manage kuribo paribo aru tai pra kwa itu budget to olop heavy hobo koise aru tahan itu laga budget cost kan hoilibi urban development ge submit kuri gene ase koise aru ekta mohan jani pa do tai pra janai dia do Sunday Saturday aru Sunday re urban development laga advisor jalio rio hoilibi ahi gena personally critically affected flood victims can get lock power ase koigine bi janai dise.
Thank you HornbillTV and first of all as we are all aware it is basically the issue to do with our drainage system. So at the moment whatever the drainage system that we are having in Dimapur town and Dimapur city, it is it's a high time we have a relook at the drainage infrastructure in order to tackle with these issues. But at the same time we do have the drainage network, the natural stream and the old drainage that is there. But what has happened particularly this year to my understanding is that over the years the debris collection in the drainages and the rampant disposal of garbage and waste in the drainages, it has clogged many of the stretches of the drain which used to take away the water downstream. So because of all this, particularly this year we are having this flooding issue in many of the locations. Now as part of the response plan from the DTMA, the District Disaster Management Authority, the relief rehabilitation whatever work is to be conducted is ongoing. At the same time on the part of DMC, our basic now our primary focus is to find out those location, the critical location where the drainages are completely blocked, and because of the flood water also again the new debris comes and gets deposited even if it is cleared. So on a day-to-day basis, wherever the critical locations are identified, we engage our manpower to clear those area, and through all this action, like the rainwater, the flood water, it recedes down. But at the same time we also need to have a major exercise of at least clearing and cleaning of the main stretches of drain. To my understanding, there the issue at hand can be tackled in two ways. One will be the long-term planning to have a proper drainage network, the infrastructure, which will require a huge investment also, the huge funding from the government side. DMC as a local body, we are not in a position to come up with such a comprehensive integrated drainage network system for the Dimapur town. But as an immediate measure, what we are planning and what we have been doing over these few months is to identify the locations where the drainages are being clogged, and we are in our effort to clear those drainages. Now, under the district, with the discussion in the DBTV few months back, couple of months back, we have formed a committee, the subcommittee, to survey and have a detailed survey of the drainage system under Dimapur, and the report of which the committee consisting of the district administration, the DMC, the urban development department, and the land record and survey office. So the joint committee, they have surveyed the drainages in and around Dimapur town, and just during the last DBTV meeting, the committee have submitted the report, wherein some 13 locations have been identified with structural encroachment and other land encroachment in the drainage area has been identified. And as per the report, there are 6 locations where the culvert are either narrow or below the surface level of the area. So the culvert level needs to be raised. So they have identified 6 such locations, and blocked drainage due to garbage they have identified in 10 locations, which I feel like it may change with the flooding situation and things like that. And the other drainage blocked area due to narrow culvert and other structural obstruction, they have identified at 4 such locations. So with this report, the district administration and the committee further the steps will be taken, at least to address those area where structural encroachment and other narrow culvert and other issues have been identified. This time the major affected localities have been the United Colony Nagarjan, then the Wilhomi Colony, SM Colony, which is in the same area under Ward 21. Then coming this side, Kevijao, K Sachu Colony, and the adjacent area coming up to our this GS Road area, the Kalibari Road and the GS Road, the Murkibati, New Market. Those areas have been affected, and new colony under Burma Kem. Then we also have Chungaizong colony under Burma Kem, police colony. These are some of the areas which have been affected by Not exactly the flood advisor, but we have received the circular from the Department of Municipal and Urban Development and Municipal Affairs. Then our advisor, Urban Development and Municipal Affairs, along with the officials from Kohima, they will be visiting this Saturday and Sunday. So the plan is to visit all those critical areas where the drainages are to be taken up and things like that to make the assessment. So that is what we have been informed as of now.
इतिया गाड़ी मान हो मोहन आहिया दिन कांदे अपने हांगे आरो इतु लागा ऊपर अपडेट्स आनी था आरो सैटरडे आरो संडे रे एडवाइजर आही गेने फ्लड अफेक्टेड विक्टिम्स कांगे लोक पाहन के भी अपने हांगे अपडेट्स दिवो मोय रिपोर्टर के क्रिस्टियन के हो विथ कैमरा पर्सन जॉय वॉच दिमापुर।